Okay, hi everybody, whoever's come to visit and watch this video. This is a video introducing you guys to my company slash brand, Reflection by Tristan. So yeah, let me just tell you about what I'm doing and who I am. So Reflection by Tristan is a company that is all about helping people to achieve kind of like inner kind of peace as well as external kind of abundance and happiness and fulfillment. How I'm going to help people to do that is through the services that I offer. So one of the services that I offer is life coaching. I'm going to explain what a life coach is, if that's all right with you guys. And I also offer aesthetic services as well. I'll also explain what aesthetics are, and my job title, an aesthetic practitioner. I'll explain what that is as well if you care to know. So for a life coach is basically someone who is experienced in a particular area or niche. Areas that I would be focusing on for my clients. So there's basically a step-by-step process. We'll figure out the goals. Basically, we'll go through there's a process called the reflection process. And then once we've done the reflection process, basically figuring out what it is that you want, then we'll work towards it, following some other steps. And then obviously for the aesthetic side, I do microblading and I do skincare. I do consultations where people can come and see me, pay £20 for a consultation, and I'd basically recommend them skincare products outside of me because I don't have any products. I just know really good brands. So even if you guys know any good companies, you guys can tell me and I can try them out and also recommend them to my customers. But basically the focus of my brand slash company is just helping people to achieve just oneness within themselves. So loving themselves, accepting themselves, but also creating the best version of themselves, because I think a lot of the time we come from a mentality of lack, and sometimes it may be subconscious because we don't realize that we have these mindsets because it's kind of like a generational curse. It's been passed down where we've learned certain behaviors and certain mindsets. But I just want to show people that it is possible to achieve whatever you want. Obviously, I haven't achieved everything I want to achieve, hence why I've started my company, because that's where I want to go. And hopefully you guys will see and, support. And even if you feel like you may not want any of my services, you may be able to share and, show someone else that might want my service. But yes, so that's kind of what I do and what I'm about. Hi. But yes, I'll tell you a little bit about me, so, and kind of how I came to want to do this. So I'll start with the aesthetics, because the aesthetics beauty is where it started. So sad stories, guys. So I came to live in England when I was probably about 5, and I came to live with my dad, and obviously no mum around. That was kind of hard. So beauty became a thing, a way for me to feel connected to my mother, even though she wasn't here. But it was just a way of feeling feminine, even though, I don't know, it was just that's how my brain saw it. So I started off with hair, and then it just went into makeup, and then it went into aesthetics. So it just kind of grew with time. But yeah, so I've always kind of been into self-development. It just started more external rather than internal, and then with time it became more internal. Actually, tell a lie, it kind of started becoming more internal when I got a bit older, and also my recent job as well, my current job I should say, because I still have a 9 to 5, but I love my job. But yeah, so that's kind of me. It started off with beauty and then it just extended. The reason why I kind of went into life coaching, do you know what's so funny, right? When I was in school, I had a teacher, I won't say her name, and she was trying to become a life coach. And even with the spiritual side of it also, just to let you guys know, I am a light worker, or I'd like to class myself as a light worker. I like to spread positive energy to help to lift the vibration, to help heal people, so people feel good and feel comfortable and feel free in their skin, because that is the purpose of my company, to allow people to feel fulfilled and whole, whether it be through holistic ways, whether it be through energy healing. That will also be part of the life coaching process as well. And if you guys have any questions about that, feel free to hit me up and I can explain whatever you need to know. Like, this is my thing. I know so much, not everything, obviously. I'm open to learning, open-minded. But yeah, so yes, I don't know if I wrapped that up quite well. Let me know. But yeah, so I started off when I was young, and then it basically just continued slowly over time. I'll tell you guys why I've decided to pick the niches that I picked. So the niches that I picked were money mindset, self-love, and relationships. Money mindset is so important, because if you want to be rich, right, not to say everybody wants to be rich, I know life is not about money, life is about, you know, like love and showing care and being compassionate 100, and I'm with that all the way. But if you want to be rich, your mindset needs to be in a certain level. You need to not look at yourself in a way of lack, and that goes for everything as well, not just money. So money mindset is a thing, because that was a thing for me. I think that was one of my blockages growing up, coming from a place of lack. I had a lack mentality. Self-love, because again, being a black woman growing up, you know, without a mother figure there to show me what the image of beauty is, that was a difficult thing for me to kind of find my self-love. And I think that's why the personal development started outside of me, because I tried to, you know, feel comfortable in my skin basically. And then relationships, Jesus Christ, don't let me start. So whether it be romantic or family, relationships are important. I think the only way for you to become a successful person in this world is if you know how to connect with people on an emotional level, on a logical level, on every level. And that is something I want to teach people. I think a lot of people may feel like they're creating good connections, but they may not be, because they are not in touch with their emotions, which is a whole nother story, which we'll go into depending on whether or not, you know, you'd like my services and you'd want my help to explain some stuff. But yeah, relationships, that was something that I had to work on. But yeah, so basically guys, Reflection by Tristan is a company that's here to change the world, to create, you know, just a better way of living, a better mentality, a better just a better everything. Whatever it is you want to work on, whatever it is you want to change, I want to be there to help you, support you, guide you, and show love, bruv, show love, you know what I'm saying, help you to be the best you, while I work on being the best me as well. And also maybe create some friends for life, meet some people, just change the game. But yes, so yeah, Reflection by Tristan, remember that.